Hey, it's the cavalry. We're rescued. Ooh, get on my back. Hey, good morning.
Murphy Service. Your name McLean?
Right.
Sorry to be so late.
Oh, listen, don't worry. We're just so glad you're here. It was quite a storm last night, huh?
I'm Dinger. I ought to know. Been out in it all night.
Oh, you must be frozen. We'd offer you some coffee, except I'm afraid the cupboard's bare.
Don't think a thing about it, Miss McLean. You're my last two, and I'm headed home to my own missus. Give me your keys, and when I've got it hauled out and started, I'll honk the horn.
Here, thank you. I'll see you later. Just glad Jack wasn't here for that Mrs. McLean.
Praise God for small mercies. Am I crazy, or did you wake up making a joke? Something about the cavalry?
I used to drive Helen crazy. Oh. She wasn't really a morning person. She said that if I had to wake up happy, would I please have the courtesy to keep it to myself?
Jack's a grouch, too. Funny thing is, I still like waking up with him.
Ah, that, me dear, is called love.
It was nice of you to let me have the blanket. Thank you.
Well, I thought of asking you to share it, but I figured you'd feel duty-bound to report it to Jack, and I knew that he wouldn't understand.
You're right there. What time is it, anyway?
10 o'clock almost.
Oh, Alex, how am I ever going to explain this to Jack? As it is, he's probably sent a posse out after us. Oh, what a night. Baby Finelli celebrated the adventure by turning cartwheels for most of it. You know what kept me awake even more, though? The absolutely roaring silence. Kid, I'm a city girl. If I don't hear sirens and traffic all night long, I can't sleep.
Well, that's what you get used to, I suppose. I, for one, am used to a bed. And that floor does not give at all. But you're not going to find anything, you know.
Oh, I was hoping we might have missed something edible.
Not a chance. But you're welcome to the last of the lemon drops. Only because of your delicate condition.
I never had a delicate day in my life, but I'll take it.
We'll get a good breakfast on the way in. Eggs, bacon, maybe some sausage. It's a pity you can't get grits around here.
Oh, please stop. I don't want to think about food till I have some in front of me. Oh, Alex, I'm getting butterflies.
Now, listen, maybe he'll surprise you. If he's thought about this at all, maybe he'll realize that we couldn't have driven home last night. It would be too dangerous.
That, of course, is logical and rational. So I don't think we should expect it.
What do you mean the line's still down? They had all night to fix it, didn't they? Okay. Get me the state police. The Connecticut State Police!
Come on, Jack, for God's sake. What are you, crazy or something? Look, stop calling the police. Mary is safe. She's with Alex. What are you getting so excited about?
Johnny Ryan has spoken. Well, where are they if you know everything? Maybe you can tell me what they've been doing all night long, huh?
You know, if you're suggesting what I think you are, you ought to be horsewhipped, and I'm just the man that can do it.
Rivaling patriarchs.
I can never trust Kyriakis.
Out to destroy each other.
This has gone far enough.
Can Brady escape their feud?
Take off and don't ever come back.
Or will he be a casualty of their war?
Help!
Watch Days of Our Lives weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet.
Join us.
Join us
Join us, join us.
at the table. Get ready for The Chew, a new talk show where everyone brings something to the table.
To make a creamy soup without the cream, use tofu.
For fresh ingredients, nothing beats local.
This local enough for you? Treat yourself to something delicious.
If you love beef, try pastrami instead of bacon on your burger.
Make every recipe your very own. Join The Chew. Weekdays. Coming Monday, September 26th. Only on ABC.
We hear folks like to squeeze a little lime into their cranberry juice.
So we made Ocean Spray Cranberry Juice Cocktail with a splash of lime.
It's so refreshing, your taste buds will thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
What?
My taste buds, they're thanking me.
Hey, what's up with your naked toilet paper?
Yeah, I noticed that, man. Inappropriate.
Naked toilet paper?
Your cottonelle roll just sitting out?
Seriously. It's primitive, man.
Yeah, you're taking it for granted. Just cover it up.
Huh, a roll cover. Fancy.
Oh, that stuff will make your day.
Toilet paper that nice deserves respect.
Respect the roll.
New Cottonelle Clean Care toilet paper. Get a free roll cover at respecttheroll.com.
I'm Ronnie from Jersey Shore, and keeping it real is what it's all about. That's why I use Xenadrin.
I'm Sonia, and I got real Xenadrin results. I lost 35 pounds, and I've never felt this sexy.
Get Xenadrin today.
Get Xenadrin. Get results.
Gamefly is perfect for our family.
Real families talk about why they love Gamefly.
With Gamefly, you go on, you select the games you want.
One shows up, you keep it as long as you want.
As soon as we're done with it, we put it back in the mail, and within a day or two, we get the next game on the list.
Join Gamefly now with this special TV offer and get all the games you want delivered right to your home for one low monthly fee.
They have every game for every age group.
New releases all the way back to classics. We were able to play a lot more games. I spent a lot less money.
With no due dates and no late fees, Gamefly is the best way to rent video games.
Gamefly saves us tons of money and time.
I don't have to run down to the game store all the time.
I go check the mailbox and the new game's there. Perfect. I'm saving $70.
Go to Gamefly.com now. Click on the joystick in the top right corner. Enter Happy in the box. And get started with an extended free trial. And remember, you can cancel anytime. Product shown rated E through T.
We started with just a trial 1-month membership, and we haven't looked back.
Hi. Can you stand a visitor?
Better sneak in while you can. They threatened to lock the door and throw away the key.
Hey. Is it that serious?
Say the baby doesn't stand a chance unless I have absolute quiet and rest. And even then, it doesn't look too good.
I'm really sorry, honey. But look, there's no reason that you and Frank can't have other babies. That is, if you lose this one.
So they say. No physical reason, anyway.
Who's this they you keep referring to?
Dr. Wolf in Seneca.
Seneca? Well, he's not an obstetrician, and he can't practice medicine legally.
No, but he can voice his opinion loud and clear. Seneca takes friendship very seriously.
Yeah, I know that uncompromising personality of his. I really hope this baby makes it. You know, I was kind of looking forward to being an uncle. You know, I figured there'd be times that you and Frank would want to be alone, and I could maybe take him to the park or the zoo and buy him a balloon or a monkey on a stick, or maybe even some popcorn.
Uncle Roger?
Why not?
I don't know. I guess I never think of you as the devoted family type, that's all.
Well, maybe I'll fool you. I've been doing a lot of thinking about myself lately.
What's new about that?
Come on, Jill, I'm serious.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just that I don't see you as the introspective type, that's all. Self-love, yes. Self-knowledge, well?
You're forgetting that I just spent a week on a slow boat to England, where I came to the conclusion that my lifestyle was a bit boring. The gambling had lost its charm, and the champagne tasted a little flat.
I'm glad to hear it.
Anyway, I've got 2 sisters who are involved and successful.
Wait a minute. I have some lovely news about one of them that you haven't even heard yet. Faith's engaged.
What?
Pat finally decided he was ready, willing, and enthusiastic. And Faith is absolutely beside herself with happiness. And I think that the relationship is really healthy now. Faith's her own person now.
I'll be damned. Faith and Pat. So, Delilah, Reed, Ryan didn't win. She let him get away.
Yep.
Oh, I'm really pleased. From different points of view. I mean, I'm really happy for Faith, and basically, I've always liked Pat. Better than his bro. You know, Dad liked them both, and I've tried to. I just wish the feelings were mutual. Well, anyway, when we're brothers-in-law, maybe Pat and Frank will abandon their grudges. What's wrong, Joe?
Nothing. Nothing. Just don't count your rhymes until they're married, okay?
What can happen now? Pat and Faith are engaged, and you're more than a little committed to Frank.
Roger, there is a lot in life that is unpredictable. I'm just learning that. I mean, after years of believing that I can control almost any situation. I've been doing some thinking about myself lately. And I realize that whatever happens, if I accept it, I survive. Anyway, it's what Frank says. Que sera, sera, moment to moment. I know, he's optimistic. And I love him for it.
Well, so am I. You're looking at the new Roger Coleridge. From now on, Jill, my life is going to change.
Roger, I hope that's not because Delia's on the loose again.
Come on, Jill, give me some credit. Look, this is a whole new beginning for me, a new start. I want to come back on staff here at Riverside. I know it's what Dad would have wanted. Just to think, I almost threw away a brilliant career.
Roger.
Huh?
Good for you. I wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you. The only thing now is I have to figure out how to make it all happen.
We're home, honey.
So I see.
Let me tell you, love, we had some time.
I bet.
I'm going to ignore that because I'm glad to see you. And I was hoping you might be glad to see me. And Alex.
Why, I'm tickled pink, Mary. Only been gone 27 hours. The two of you.
Jack, you know, it couldn't really be helped, you know. That storm broke all records.
Let me. Honey, I'm sorry this happened. The snow built up so fast, we couldn't get out before we know it. You should have seen the drifts. I mean, even the tow truck had a hard time pulling the car free.
While the snow was building up and the wind was blowing outside, you mind telling me what you and Alex were doing inside? Anything else get out of control?
We were looking over Alex's 200-year-old farmhouse, and we were talking.
What about?
I don't know. Houses, babies, anything. This third degree is kind of ridiculous.
Is it? Oh, I beg your pardon, Mary. That's right. I'm being unreasonable again. I mean, after all, just because my wife stays out all night with another man's no reason for me to get upset, is there?
I think you're being a little unfair, my friend. Even if we'd gotten out, it still wouldn't have been safe for us to drive back here last night. Now, assuming that you are more aware of your wife's safety than...
I'm very aware of my wife's safety.
Well, then maybe you can appreciate that a night spent wrapped in a blanket in front of a fireplace is far better than being trapped in a freezing car in the middle of a blizzard.
Okay, Alex. I heard your opinion. Since I don't find your company as enchanting as my wife does, I'd appreciate it if you'd take off now.
Okay, maybe you're right. But only because I don't want to make things any rougher here than they already are. Mary, I hate to leave with him in this humor.
Oh, it's okay.
Stop it, damn it! You're not having any more private conversations with my wife. And I don't want you alone with her again. Ever. Now beat it, Alex.
You better go. That was extraordinarily stupid behavior. Stupid and irrational. Alex is one of the best friends you have.
Well, Mary, you know the old saying. Friends like that, I don't need any enemies.
You please cut it out. What's happening to you? Can't you see how much Alex has done for you? How incredibly lucky you are to have his friendship?
You cut it out. One thing I don't need is all the lectures I get day in and day out from you and your family on how incredibly lucky I am. Lucky to be alive. Lucky I'm having a baby I don't want. And so damn lucky that I got Mr. Nice Guy looking after my wife while I'm out of commission. I meant what I said, Mary. I don't want you spending any more time with Alex. You understand?
I understand that you're issuing an ultimatum. And I won't live like that, Jack.
He thought his fiancée was dead. This week, a shocking surprise.
Gigi.
And
some guy walked into town with your old face.
I'm Todd Manning.
I'm Todd Manning.
now the truth is out.
I'm gonna find out who the real Todd Manning is.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
I'm Joanna from Texas. I lost 34 pounds with Hydroxycut.
I'm Robert from Chicago, and I lost 43 pounds.
I'm Karine from New York, and I lost 51 pounds with Hydroxycut. It really works.
Hydroxycut and Hydroxycut Max. Lose weight. Start now.
Let's do this. I'm so ready. Ready for your checkup? I'm so ready.
Prepare to ace your checkup. Fight plaque and gingivitis and invigorate your way to better dental checkups. New Crest Pro Health Invigorating Clean Rinse.
New Skinny Cow Dreamy Clusters candy? Wow, these are dreamy.
Dreamier than this? La 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 la.
Yeah, way dreamier.
New Skinny Cow candy is dreamy. Try delicious caramel clusters or wafers with chocolate cream. Only 120 calories. Find us in the candy aisle.
As I get older, I'm making changes to support my metabolism. I'm more active, I eat right, and I switched to One-A-Day Women's Active Metabolism, a complete women's multivitamin plus more for metabolism support. And that's a change I feel good about.
From One-A-Day.
This summer,
something is going on. Something huge.
you won't believe who's back in Pine Valley.
We're gonna have so much fun.
Torsten Kay.
I missed you so much.
Katie McLean.
Dixie?
Carol Burnett. Josh Duhamel.
I love you.
And
I love Ryan.
unforgettable characters.
Just let them be happy for 5 minutes.
Unforgettable couples.
Always only you.
All returning for one unforgettable summer on All My Children.
Good morning.
Oh, hi, Clem. How are you?
Can't complain.
Oh, Roger, you got a minute? Yeah, I guess. What's up?
I just wanted to say that I don't appreciate you giving advice to my patient, Jack Finelli.
Now, wait a minute,
Now, just
Clem.
hear me out. The fact is, you don't know anything about the case. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
So to my way of thinking, providing Finelli with advice about treatment is not only a dangerous and unethical thing to do, and I don't like it.
Now, would you like to hear exactly what I told Jack?
Well, I'm sure you're going to tell me whether I do or not.
All right, first, I said that his problem was not in my realm of experience. And then I told him that extreme caution was in order, contemplating any kind of surgery this soon. And the last thing I said was that he should be guided by your advice and Alex McLean's.
I see. I guess I owe you an apology.
Accepted. Thank you. I appreciate your concern. Look, Clem, maybe I can impose on your time for a moment. There's something I'd like to talk over with you.
What's that?
Well, it's no great secret, one might say, that in the past, there's never really been any love lost between you and me.
Yes, we can say that.
And I'm not expecting any miracle that you're going to change your mind about the way you feel. But I would like to know what you think of me as a doctor.
Oh, you're a damn fine doctor. Roger, I don't need to tell you this. Why don't you just get to the point?
All right, Clem, the point is that if I decided that I wanted to come back here to Riverside on staff, and if I were able to get Seneca to agree to rehire me, what would your feelings be?
What do my feelings have to do with it?
As chief resident, what would your reaction be?
Total amazement, and you really don't think that that's a real possibility.
Well, why not?
Roger, stop kidding yourself. Seneca has a long and very precise memory.
Is he still blaming me for the trial in Nellstadt?
Look, if he did, and I don't know that he does, that wouldn't stop him from rehiring you. He's too big a man. Now, that was a medical difference over medical ethics, and he saw your point of view and respected it.
But you don't.
Didn't say that. It's just a lot of us found your sudden wave of conscience a bit inconsistent with your own rather dubious moral code. Seneca disconnected his wife's life support system because, in his best opinion, she was dead.
Yeah. Well, the jury didn't agree.
Look, Roger, I'm not going to rehash that here and now with you. Now, all I'm saying is your moral indignation over that didn't seem to jibe exactly with your own record.
So a man's mistakes have to follow him all his life.
Well, it does depend upon the man. Listen, Roger. Now, look, if Seneca decides that he wants to rehire you, I'm not going to make any waves. But under the circumstances, I don't see him doing that ever.
Well, you know, Clem, circumstances can change. So can people.
Yeah, that's so. Look, I tell you what, cheer up. Look, Raj, maybe you can blackmail him into letting you back in here.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde One, Original Blonde One, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine One, Bad Blonde One, the Demented One, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Sweet, nutty, crunchy nut. Can't wait till morning. Wait. It's morning in the Himalayas.
It's sweet, it's nutty, it's absolutely delicious. Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. It's morning somewhere.
This top stylist tested new Swab Professional's Rosemary Mint versus Aveda.
I love the fragrance of rosemary mint. Her hair is very smooth, shiny. I can't tell the difference.
New Swab Professionals, reformulated to work as well as top salon brands.
Just one Philips Colon Health Probiotic Cap a day helps defend against occasional constipation, diarrhea, gas, and bloating. With 3 strains of good bacteria to help balance your colon.
You had me at probiotic.
Philips Colon Health.
I'm Ronnie from Jersey Shore, and keeping it real is what it's all about. That's why I use Xenadrin.
I'm Sonia, and I got real Xenadrin results. I lost 35 pounds, and I've never felt this sexy.
Get Xenadrin today.
Get Xenadrin. Get results. It's the time for giving. The time to sum up all your feelings in one special gift for that special someone. So give them a gift they'll never forget. Give them the gift of livestock.
How did you know? It's perfect.
Whatever cause you're passionate about, give it as a gift at changingthepresent.org.
Get ready for The Chew.
Wait till you try this.
A new kind of daytime talk show where everybody brings something different to the table.
It's going to be a show that centers around food, family, fun.
With expert advice.
Don't oversauce your pasta. Just a little bit goes a long way.
Dish towels that make the perfect napkins for messy backyard barbecues.
The latest trends.
Pulled chicken tacos from the Korean barbecue truck. Delicious.
And useful tips you can use at home.
Best food finds in your area are always going to be at a small local market.
Quick and expensive meal, let's talk chicken.
We all bring such different perspectives and such different passions, and you never know what's going to happen.
So treat yourself to something new and delicious every day.
Join us.
Join us. Join us. Join us.
At the table.
Join The Chew. Weekdays starting Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
I mean it, Jack. I won't live under those conditions.
You're telling me that you can't live without seeing Alex?
Oh, you stop that. You know perfectly well what I mean. I won't live with you telling me who I may or may not have as a friend. That's not what marriage is all about.
Yeah, well, you're the expert in that, and Mary. Seems to me that you've been changing the rules to suit yourself. As far as I'm concerned, you're spending half your time with another man was not part of the bargain.
Oh, you are being so unfair.
Am I? You walk out of here yesterday without troubling to say goodbye or where you're going. You end up spending a cozy night on the floor somewhere with Alex. And I'm supposed to say welcome home?
Oh, it was cozy, all right. No heat, no electricity, no food. It was the answer to every girl's dream, especially at 6 months pregnant. Do you have any idea of how much it hurts that you don't trust me? Do you really think I'm lying to you?
I never said you lied.
Oh, come off it, honey.
Did you eat? Did you eat breakfast? Did you get something to eat, for God's sake?
Yes, I did.
Just for the sake of argument. Suppose it was you in this shape. I went out. No goodbyes. A couple of hours later, I call up and I say, hey, I'm awfully sorry, but I'm snowbound out here with Delia. And the next day, Delia and I come back, all safe and sound after having shared a blanket all night. Now, how would you react?
I'd strangle her. But that's an entirely different story.
Why?
Because, my dear, Delia and Alex are two different people. Delia is a known flirt, and Alex is just a
one
very
of the
nice...
greatest womanizers in the Western world. I've watched him for years, and let me tell you, behind all that boyish innocence and that southern cornball charm, there's some operator.
Oh, honey, that's ridiculous. Alex is a fine, generous person. If women like him, it's because he's sweet-tempered and positive. Which is more than I can say for some people I know.
Thanks, Mary, thanks. I really needed that. I really like being compared to Alex McLean, especially my current condition.
I wasn't talking about your health. I was talking about your attitude. And I stormed out of here yesterday because you said to me you didn't care whether you lived or died, which seemed to me to be about as negative and self-indulgent as you can get.
You know you're really something, you know that? All last year you told me I got to open up, share all my feelings with you. You know, but you forgot to tell me what the catch was. My feelings have to meet your requirements. No, nothing but good, strong, positive thoughts allowed.
Honey, you know that's not
I feel bad. Keep it to myself. Things aren't good. Give it the old Ryan, look to the silver lining treatment. Never mind that I can't move, or I can't work, or I can't make love to my wife. I can't see any kind of life ahead of me. It's all for the best.
I never said that you should not express what you feel, especially if it hurts. But, sweetie, there's a line between sharing your feelings and wallowing in them.
And you draw the line, huh?
No. That's up to you. I can only draw my own. But I have some feelings about this situation, too. I want you to respect them. I want you to believe me when I say that I love you. I want you to share a little of my joy in our child. I want some help in keeping things together and hanging on to the good feelings between us because, frankly, honey, I'm getting very tired and I can't do it all by myself. Please, Jack, give me a hand.
I don't have a damn thing in me to help you out with. You or the kid. All I want is to get well enough to get the hell out of the Ryan household and go back home. Now, if you want to come with me, fine. But don't put any conditions on my behavior, Mary. Because if it's too stupid or self-indulgent for you to live with, well, then you better just stay back here with your family, huh?
Finelli, I've got all I can take from you.
Stay out of it, Johnny!
What am I supposed to do? Just stand idly by while you tear my daughter apart? You never wanted to marry her. You don't want Mary's child, so why don't you just end this thing and get your marriage annulled?
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.